Hey friend, let's dive into perimenopause, what it is, what it isn't, and why sometimes you feel completely out of control or like it's difficult to find the information that you really want. I'm Heather Lynn. I'm a certified menopause coach, a fitness trainer, and the founder of the Well After 40 method. I like to say that I help women rediscover their energy, find better sleep habits, burn that stubborn belly fat, and feel like themselves again, all without diets, restriction, or extreme workouts. Before we start, though, I'm not a doctor, a clinician, or a therapist. I do not diagnose or treat disease. What I can do is help you understand what is happening in your body, what's normal, what's not, and what actually works so you can finally feel in control of what's going on in your body. So let's talk about perimenopause. What is it? You might know a few things already, and if not, here we go. Perimenopause is that 4 to 10 year transition before menopause, where your hormones, particularly estrogen and progesterone, are all over the place. They stop following that neat, predictable pattern that they did in your 20s and 30s. So, hello, all of our symptoms. So, instead of gently going down, we don't have this natural decline. What we have is kind of like the craziest roller coaster that nobody ever asked to be on. So, they can spike, they can crash, they can surge, they can disappear altogether, and then come back again like a toddler with a crayon. And this is why you feel like you've lost control. The symptoms change from week to week, and you're not imagining it, you are not being dramatic, and you are not just stressed out. Your hormones are literally recalibrating, trying to find this balance. So why is it so confusing? And why did no one tell us? So here's a wild part. I grew up not knowing what perimenopause was, only that menopause was something I should be afraid of. Perimenopause is the most natural thing that happens to us other than childbirth. It is not a disease, but we are the first generation who was going through perimenopause while juggling constant notifications, nightly wine, ultra processed foods, binge watching Netflix before bed, chronic stress, not enough sleep, and our indoor sedentary lifestyle. So we are the first generation who is trying to go through this with all of that. And that is why we feel like it's out of our control. Our bodies are doing something totally normal while our environment is not natural. So symptoms that used to be mild are now loud. Mood swings, anxiety, weight gain, bloating, night sweats, fatigue. These are all made worse by modern life, particularly our nighttime routines. And no one prepared us. So we assume we're broken. There's something wrong. We go looking for, HRT, a hormone replacement therapy, or medications, or our doctors putting us on birth control, and many other, gadgets and supplements and things, all designed to help fix us, but we're not broken. So let's talk about what our hormones actually do. So this is your body's board of directors. Your estrogen is your CEO of your metabolism and your mood, your motivation, your body temperature, your fat distribution. And when your estrogen, your CEO, fluctuates, so does everything else. Then we have progesterone. Progesterone is your calming project manager, your project manager who's got everything under control. Progesterone helps with our sleep, our anxiety, our inflammation, and keeping our estrogen balanced. So you can now start to see what happens if these things fluctuate. When these two stop working together, the cortisol, which is our stress hormone, it gets promoted to CEO, and it was not ready for the job. Cortisol is not the one that you want running the show. This is why you feel edgy and tired but wired, or inflamed, hungry, emotional, overwhelmed. I had a lady ask, why am I being such a B word? And I'm like, this is why your hormones are all over and cortisol is now running the show. So here are a couple of things that you can do today before we finish up. And if you're taking notes, I love taking notes while watching videos. This is a good time to do that. These symptoms are not random. They are signals to what is going on inside your body. So before you go jumping to, some latest craze of a pill to take, or, some sort of a therapy or hormone therapy, I should say, and there is a time and a place for it, but we have other things you can do. The good news is you can start influencing your hormones starting today with some simple habits. So write these ones down. Number one, we are going to eat protein first. I know you've heard the P word everywhere. You're going to eat protein first, always 30 grams plus. If it doesn't have at least 30 grams of protein in it, it's not worthwhile. Add things together to make 30 grams, but we're going to stick with that as our bare minimum. Build every single meal around protein. Can you have other foods? Sure, but anchor that plate with protein. Today, choose one meal loaded up with protein. Number two, we are going to stabilize your blood sugar with our 4-4-12 rhythm. Eat, wait 4 hours, eat again, and then wait 12 hours overnight. This is one of the simplest things you can do to get rid of that belly fat, to turn on your fat burning and just get that fat away. We want to build muscle and we want to burn that fat. So 4-4-12. Number three, move after a meal, at least 10 minutes. You can do body weight squats. You can go up and down stairs. You can sit at your desk and run those legs. That's totally fine. You don't have to be outside. So a short walk or movement after a meal keeps your glucose or your blood sugar steady. Today, what you can do is you can walk after a meal and see how it feels. Does your digestion feel better? Do you feel more calm and steady? Do you feel more clear-headed? And the fourth one is going to be strength over cardio. Your metabolism needs muscle now. Muscle burns fat and even at rest. And so what we've been told is eat less and move more. But what we need to do is eat more and not necessarily move less, but move in the right way. Your metabolism, it is fueled by that muscle. So today, after your meal, you can do your walk. A few more things that you can do is pick up some weights, even bicep curls. Your muscles release happy juice every single time you flex them. You can do squats. You can do some push-ups against a wall if those are not your favorite thing in the world. But pick up some weights, start doing some movement, and get that strength built over the cardio. So walks, yes, to manage blood sugar, strength to build muscle. Number five, protect your sleep like it's your job. This is so key. Your nervous system determines your hormones. Your nervous system determines your hormones. You need to know that being on your phone for hours and hours is not helping your nervous system. It is slowing it down. It is telling your body that you're not safe. Your cortisol is up all the time. So what you're going to do tonight is you are going to turn your screens off at least 45 minutes before bed. We're not falling asleep to a TV show. We are turning off the screens and turning off our brains. Okay? You are not broken. You now understand what's happening in your perimenopausal body, and you are not losing yourself. You understand what's going on. You are in a transition between your pre-perimenopausal body and your post-menopausal body. This phase can become a powerful reset if you give your body what it needs. If this was helpful, hit like so YouTube shows it to more women who need to hear this message. Share it with a friend. Subscribe for weekly videos on hormones, energy, metabolism, and belly fat after 40, and comment below which habit are you starting today. Let's do it together. Talk soon.